Another week of awful predictions. I only got 5 points this time, taking me to a total of 171 points. This week, we're going to kick off with Everton versus Arsenal. Everton, they gave us a great show against Liverpool. There was a lot of moments in the game. The Pickford moment, Tarkowski moment. Beto clowning on Virgil van Dijk. He nearly dunked on him too, but he hit the post. If that would have went in, bro, Van Dijk, his stocks would have went down. As for Arsenal, Martinelli, he had a great game. You don't say that often. He provided the assist for Saka, who already has an impact for Arsenal. But it wasn't all positive for Arsenal, as they do have an injury, and that's Gabriel. He's out for the rest of the season, which sucks because now they have an excuse for the Madrid games when they get knocked out, not if, when they get knocked out. As for the scoreline, I think they will be winning here 2-1, and that's because Saka can push them over that line, but they will concede because I think Gabriel, their best defender in my opinion, is out. So 2-1. Next up is Ipswich versus Wolves. Ipswich, their effort finally paid off. They beat Bournemouth 2-1, and that came through great goals from Delap and Broadhead. I think that's how you say his name, Broadhead. But Delap's goal was the better one, shaking the whole net. Great performance from him. He will be taken away from Ipswich at the end of the season in the summer. Just don't know who. As for Wolves, they beat West Ham. They were the better team for majority of the game, and their goal came through Larson, a deflected goal. I thought he was injured. If I would have known he was not injured, I probably would have changed my prediction. Maybe, I don't know. But they pick up another 3 points. That's 2 wins and a draw now without Cunha. So honestly, I think when they sell Cunha, they will be fine. They might even play a little bit better without him. And for the scoreline, this is like a relegation battle. Ipswich is trying to drag them down while Wolves is trying to push them away. And I think they will be sharing points here. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Next up is Crystal Palace versus Brighton. Crystal, they had a better second half. The first half was awful against Southampton, and they picked it up in the second, had way more chances. They finally got the goal through França. Don't even know who that is. Apparently he was here last season, but yeah, I never heard of this guy. He got a goal, his first one, and they got them a point. As for Brighton, they had an even worse result, losing 3-0 to Villa. But honestly, I don't think that was a good representation of what happened. I think Brighton were unlucky not to get a goal. I still think they had a pretty decent performance, but their form is slowing down. That is 2 draws now and a loss. So they haven't won in 3. And I honestly don't think they're going to pick up a win here. Mateta is back for Crystal. I think that can add a little bit more. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. Next up is West Ham versus Bournemouth. West Ham struggled way more than expected against Wolves. They finally woke up in the last 20 minutes, had like 2 decent chances, but that's about it. As for Bournemouth, they had some decent chances, but their finishing once again failed for them. That is now 5 games without a win. So their form has slowed down tremendously. And I think it's safe to say that they are out of the top 5 race. I think they were one of the teams that were in the race, but I think they're missing out now. But for the scoreline, West Ham have been having low scoring games, and I think that's due to the way they defend, the way they play. So I think Bournemouth will struggle here, but I think they'll get a goal, they'll sneak it through. I'm gonna go for a 1-0 win to Bournemouth. Next up is Villa versus Forest. Villa, I get it. I get it. I was wrong about the new signings. Rashford, Asensio, and Malen, they all scored. They all managed to score, which is crazy. Ever since those signings, they have been moving differently. And they honestly won't say they will beat PSG, but they have potential to do some damage. As for Forest, they get a goal through Ilanga scoring in his old team, but they also keep another clean sheet. Sells is now on 13, so the red wall stands tall once again. As for the scoreline, I think they play similar, both counter-attacking teams, especially Forest. They love their counters. They are happy to give up possession. As for Villa, I think they can play with the ball. I think they'll have more possession here, but it still be counter versus counter. It's almost up to who has more stamina. Both teams are great right now. I think they're going to share points. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Next up is Spurs versus Southampton. Spurs, I was wrong. I thought they were going to get 3 goals. They managed to get nothing. They are still shit, even though they have some injured players coming back like Romero, Vicario, Solanke. I mean, all 3 of those were terrible this game. Vicario making some mistakes. Romero just looks like he's not focused. And Solanke, I didn't even notice him. And they also got lucky against Chelsea. They should have gotten a red card through Sarr. Nearly went through getting an equalizer to getting a red card. As for Southampton, they had a good half against Crystal, but then the second half, they sort of, I guess, felt the pressure from Crystal and sort of just sat back. But they did get a goal through Inuachu, his header, finally. I think that's his second header. I think that's what they should do, spam balls to him because he's so damn tall, and just hope he can get a head on it. As for the scoreline, I was thinking maybe a low-scoring game, Spurs barely winning, or even Southampton edging a win. I don't know, but I can see it. Spurs are going to score 3, and Southampton score nothing. So yeah, 3-0 to Spurs. Brentford versus Chelsea is next. Brentford, first half was a struggle. Newcastle was all over them, and then the second half they came out a little bit more. Mbeumo getting Wissa getting a pin, and Mbeumo putting it in, and then Pinnock getting a header, hit the bar, just wasn't meant to be, and they ended up getting nothing. As for Chelsea, they just had enough to beat Spurs. I don't think they were the best, especially Sancho. Sancho was awful, constantly trying over and over again to go through Spence, just couldn't do it. Took like 1 shot that was decent. Other than that, nothing much. Enzo and Caicedo did have great games though. Enzo getting the goal, coming in clutch, and then Caicedo putting a great performance in the midfield, even though he did get like a knock, but he managed to get through it. As for the scoreline, honestly, I wanted to go draw, but I feel like because Chelsea have Jackson now, who was playing good against Spurs, I feel like that's enough to push them over the edge. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Chelsea. Next up is Fulham versus Liverpool. Fulham had some possession during the Arsenal game, but their passing was not connecting. The finishing also was not the best. They finally got a goal through Sessegnon, who has looked good in his few minutes he's had. I think he should start a little bit more. But yeah, the goal came through him. As for Liverpool, they got a 1-0 win against Everton. They did struggle, but I think they should have had an easier game, considering that Tarkowski should have gotten a red card. But they managed to get the goal through Jota, who just wiggled through the team and managed to put it in the net. As for the scoreline, I think Fulham are a bit inconsistent. I don't know. I think this is going to play out the way we expect it to play out. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win to Liverpool. Next up is United versus City, Manchester Derby. Very nervous for this one. We need some points here. But United, they had a lot of chances against Forest, but nothing convincing. I mean, Garnacho had like 6 shots himself. I don't remember one that was close. They nearly drew the game through Maguire, putting him up top as a Hail Mary. But Murillo denied it. As for City, we beat Leicester 2-0. We need that performance every week. I know we can't because Leicester is probably the worst team in the league. I need more of O'Reilly as well. That is a player that has proven he is ready for this level. He has had some great moments for us. He is a DM as well, which I don't understand why we didn't try to put him in when Rodri was injured and we were trying to find out who we should use. He was right there the whole time. Also, Bob is back. Oscar Bob is back. Hopefully he can get to the level he was before. But it's not all positive for us either. We also have some bad news, and that's Kevin De Bruyne leaving, which sucks. But I mean, it was time to go. As for the scoreline, honestly, I can see United winning here, but I have some faith in my team and say we win 2-1. Leicester versus Newcastle is next, and the last game. Leicester continued their goalless streak. I thought they were going to break it on us. I was, pessimistic, but they did it. But whoever they break it on, y'all suck. Y'all are going to get clowned on. As for Newcastle, they were very dangerous, but they did lack a bit of their finishing. But they did get the winner through Tonali, who had arguably goal of the season, or at least for the Prem. I don't know. I don't even think he meant it. I think it was a cross, but it just went wide and went straight at the goal. And it was a screamer. I think Newcastle are going to absolutely wreck this team. I'm gonna go for a 4-0 win to Newcastle. And those are my predictions. Tell me what you think in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace.